Yeah, you get me right, this is a guide for basically everything in NMLS 10. To be honest, all that I just did, I have compilated all of the guides that are on my channel and made them in one video. If you're here for some certain guide, for example, how to get second shots, how to get gold, how to go from the noob to the pro, you can just search it up by the time codes, which you just see at the YouTube progress bar. So yeah, before continuing, make sure to leave a like and subscribe to the channel. Let's head up to the first guide, which will be the guide for the technique shots. I mean, this is a guide for every single source of a technique shots. Hello guys, and welcome back to another NMLS 10 video. And in this video I'm gonna tell you how to obtain a lot of technique shots, just bunch of technique shots. We're gonna start from extremely easy waves, and at the same time they give you almost none technique shots, and go to some complicated ones, but they will give you just tons of technique shots. So let's not waste any time, and let's start right away. So now let's discuss the ways of obtaining the least amount of technique shots, and they are just here in the lobby. The first one is the Battle Pass. Battle Pass actually gives you a lot of technique shots. It will multiply all of them, and if we will count the premium Battle Pass, that would be a lot. But if we count that Battle Pass lasts for around, I don't know, 10 updates, maybe 5 updates, it lasts for very long time, yeah? So it's not a relevant and constant way of obtaining technique shots. That's why the Battle Pass is like right here at the start of the video. The next way is to gamble, obviously. We can roll the daily wheel, and if we roll the daily wheel, we will get 50 technique shots if the 5% chance will proc, which is not a lot. So usually you're not even getting one single 50 technique shots daily, or you may get lucky and in one day you may get like, I don't know, 100 technique shots. So daily wheel is also a way of obtaining technique shots. The other way is the index. You can claim rewards. You see, I haven't claimed one reward and I got 5 technique shots. Every single unit will give you technique shots, but it depends on the rarity. If it would be a rare one, I don't even know if it give you technique shot, maybe 1. Epic also give you 1, Legendary around 2 I guess, Mythic 3, Celestial maybe 3, Ultimate 4, 5, 5. I guess like this, I don't remember, but nah, Godlies give you like almost 10 or 25. Godlies give you a lot of technique shots. Anyways, it's not a good way to obtain a technique shot, as you need to have units, and my recommendations are just claim the rewards when you are getting the new units that you want to get. And when you have reached the stage of like my account, where I have just bunch of meta units, when I have just bunch of glitch, Shinigami and avatars, like look at this. Now I can craft unnecessary units just to get the index rewards, as there is also a milestones, and they are giving you a one-time reward, but this is actually a lot. So for example, if you have not claimed your milestones, you will be able to get around 100-150 rerolls. 250 units is almost not achievable, I guess, but sooner with new updates it will be. So you'll get another tasty 100 technique rolls. The next way is the daily way, and it's actually kinda good, but it's still in the start of the video, as you are getting around 20 or 30 technique shots per day, which is kinda good. If we multiply it by a week, it would be, I don't know, above 150 technique shots, but in the daily challenge, in the daily hunt, which I'm talking about, you can get pearls. And usually I'm farming pearls, as they are not that easy to get, and in the daily hunt you can get up to 3 or 4 pearls, which is insane. This is almost the best source of the pearls. So yeah, I recommend choosing the pearls reward instead of technique shots, but if you need technique shots like crazy, my recommendation is to farm daily hunt daily for the technique shots. The next obviously would be quests. Daily quests and the weekly quests. Daily quests give you 20 technique shots daily and 1 pearl. So to be honest, I recommend completing daily just for the pearls. But sometimes they are too difficult, and they are not even difficult, they just takes time. For example, I just hate elemental caverns, I don't want to play them at all, so I'm ignoring these quests. I am usually completing all of those quests just by doing the daily grind session, but I'm just ignoring elemental caverns and I'm not getting the daily quests. But my recommendations is to complete weekly quests. They are new, and there is a new quest for reaching wave 200 and any infinite mode. And technically this is almost the easiest quest, as you can just ignore nightmare mode and go to the normal inf. But I have reached wave 200, I don't know, like 5 times now by this week, and I didn't complete this quest. So I guess you need to play nightmare inf, or maybe just bugged. But I recommend completing the weekly quest. From here you'll get 7 pearls and 50 technic shots. Also, you can get just bunch of technic shots if you complete all of the story quests. For example, let me open the Hawktown, the first location of the second world, and as you can see, if I will beat the Hawktown Act 1 by the Nightmare difficulty, I will get 1 technic shot. And it doesn't seem like a lot, but I can get up to 6 technic shots from 1 story, and there is like 17 story stages now. 17 times 6, it's kinda good chunk of technic shots. So if you are not lazy and you want to complete all of those quests, you'll also get a lot of technic shots. Also, if we're talking about the quests, you can get quests from killing enemies in any mode. And usually it does not give you a lot, but if you are macroing, you'll actually get kinda good amount of technic shots. Look at this. I was macroing for around, I don't know, 15 hours. Boom. I'm getting 36 technic shots. And this is not a lot, as I'm macroing on my laptop and it's extremely laggy. So you'll get more and more technic shots. And if you are macroing daily, this quest would be actually kinda source of technic shots, but we'll talk about macro later. We're done with the quests, now let's go to the summon. We can get technic shots by playing the tournament, and usually it's kinda hard to stay even in the last place, but if you'll be able to, you'll get 90 technic shots weekly and all of those tasty rewards. The most tastiest, of course, are pearls and perfect stat cubes. So yeah, if you're able to stay at least the last place, I recommend to play tournament at least once, and also I recommend to play it at the last day, and then all of the players start playing tournament, and you'll see if you'll be able to even like get in here. As you can see, some players have like 7 kills, so by the last day of the tournament they will be just kicked out of here immediately. So yeah, play tournaments only at the last day if you're not that strong to get to the tops of the tournaments by the first one. The next is the Infinity Castle, and if you complete all of the Infinity Castle, you'll get tasty 100 technic shots. And this is actually tasty. The most tastiest reward is not even technic shots, but those 45 perfect stat cubes, and even more. But it's not a good way to obtain technic shots, as it's season 9 of Infinity Castle, and there was no new season from the time I started playing Animal Stand. So yeah, Infinity Castle updates are extremely rare, so I recommend to complete it all and just forget about it. The next way is the level rewards, and level rewards are extremely good. Look at this, they're giving you just insane amount of rewards, but for me, for my level, they are not relevant. I have reached level 100, I don't know, maybe in like week or week and a half. And now I'm playing Animal Stand for more than month or month and a 2, and I'm only about to reach level 110. So for starters, level rewards are extremely tasty. For late game players, the level milestones, yeah, they're happening like insanely rare. And now I hope we have talked about all ways to obtain technic shots, which give you not that big amount of technic shots, and what's more important, they are not a daily source of obtaining technic shots. Now let's talk about daily source of obtaining technic shots, which at the first time may seem not a lot, but if we'll multiply it by 7 days, you then will multiply it by 30 days, you'll see that this is the main source of obtaining technic shots. And let's start from the shops. What I'm talking about? I'm talking about the event shops. For example, there is the Boss Rush, and there is the Boss Rush shop, from which you can get 50 technic shots from each shop, the Titan Rush shop or the Godly Rush shop. And I don't usually play it, as Godly Rush takes extremely long time to complete, Titan Rush even more, so playing those 3 runs to get all of these technic shots, I am just extremely lazy for that. But if you need technic shots like crazy, you need to fully clear the Titan Rush, the Godly Rush, the Survival shop. If you are pro, it will take you around 2 runs, maybe 2.5, like 3 runs. Infernal Dungeon, it takes around, I don't know, if you are extremely good, 1 run, but usually 2 or 3 runs. Monarch's Dungeon, with all curses possible, it takes around 1 run, sometimes 2 runs. With half curses, 3, maybe 4 runs. And the tournament shop. I don't recommend to buy technic shots from the tournament shop, as you need to firstly get a limited unit and the EVA material for him. Before that, you need to get the totems for the limited unit. And even when you achieve this, I recommend buying perfect stat cubes from this shop. But if you just need technic shots like crazy, you need to clear this shop also. And there is the crown shop. You can get crowns from playing in the trades disabled tournament, and here you also can clear all of the shop. And just by clearing all of the event shops, you can get around 350 technic shards by 2 days, as the shop restocks every 2 days. So by my insane calculations, it would be around 175 technic shards daily. And if you will do this for the whole month, it would be 5,250 technic shards. Kinda a lot, yeah? So clearing all of the event shops is an extremely necessary thing to do. Also, before going to the best ways of 10 technic shards, let's discuss the thing that I have forgot to tell you in the first part, which is going back to the World 1 to get the technic shards, which you can get from the daily quests, as actually daily quests are very different in the second world and in the first world. So in the first world, just by logging into the game and summoning in the banner, you can get technic shards, and you can get them daily. So it's around 8 technic shards daily, which is insanely good. So yeah, I recommend you to daily just summon to the banner, like it usually takes you 1 time to summon, and you'll get your rewards from the first world. Also, I have completely forgot to mention the AFK chamber. This is a place for players who don't want to macro, and they just live in their PCs, and AFK chamber macros for them. You can say it like this. But why I haven't mentioned this method, I should have mentioned in the first part, as to get at least some technic shards, you need to buy 2 whips. The whip plus, and it would be better also if you have a premium, which I don't have like right now. So I'm not getting the biggest amount of rewards possible, and to be honest, I don't recommend this way. Only if your PC is extremely bad and all you can do is just stay in the time chamber, yeah, I can recommend this way of AFK farming. But to be honest, it's not that good. Sometimes there is the 2x drop for the AFK chamber, then it might be good, but still the ways that I'm going to tell you now, they are way better. And the first one would be macro in infinity mode. The best infinity mode to macro is obviously the last one in the nightmare mode, as it can give you pearls, and pearls are extremely hard to get now, and they're extremely available. But if you're looking only for technic shards, you can still go by the normal difficulty, but obviously nightmare would give you more rewards. So now let me just show you this. From now on, we'll use the tiny task. This is a program for macroing. It's not like cheats, it's not something, it just follows the pre-recorded way of you playing the game. So technically it's just you playing the game, but the computer is playing for you, the record that you have made. I hope you all know how to use tiny task. I'll not leave a link for it or something, I'll just show you the basic instructions. In the presence, we want to click on the continuance and playback, so the program would go into the loops, into the cycle. You need to know what is your recording hotkey to start a record, and what is your playback hotkey to play the record that you have record. Also, you can set custom speed, and in ALS I recommend going for 2x speed or sometimes even more, but usually you want to prefer to stay in the 1x speed, so your cycle won't break, as it could happen. How do we use tiny task and why do we need it? I'm here at the Oasis nightmare mode, and I want to get my best team, as Oasis might be actually kinda hard. So I'm getting my best team, and I need to know where I would stay. I need to know where my position is. For example, it would be like here, you see. I will remember this position as I'm staying in the corner of this path, between this tree and this bush. Or I can just make a screenshot, copy it, and then I will know where I was staying. Anyways, what we want to do? We want to turn on the seamless retry. This is must-have thing for macros. Basically, that's it. Also, it's better to turn off an auto-ready option, as sometimes it's easier to run macro like this. So now let's start. And all we're doing is nothing. We will just die. Why? As we need to wait for the death screen, so we'll be able to click the retry button, as even though our team would be extremely good, we will still die. Sometimes we'll die, so we'll need to retry. Now I'm waiting for me to be dead. Now I'm dead, and now what I do? I'm clicking the button to start the record. I have started the record. I'm clicking in the space where I can place units to claim all of the rewards, and I'm clicking the retry. Better 2 times. Now I'm picking my units. I'm picking idle by 6, placing idle, clicking idle, and clicking T on my keyboard to upgrade her. Clicking idle again, T, clicking idle again, T. Now I'm doing this with all units possible. I'm just placing them, I'm clicking them again, and I'm upgrading them. I'm doing it for the all units. Now would be Kirita, like this. I'm doing it extremely slowly as I just want to show it to you how does it work, but it's better to do it extremely fast, so you don't need to like make your recording faster. I have almost done it for all units. Now I'm done. Now I'm clicking here again by the empty space and I'm clicking X on the keyboard, so there will be none of the units picked. And I am ending the record. Now I want to save my record to the folder where my records were. I will name it like Oasis Nightmare Inf. And now I have this record. I will put the speeds like 5 times, as this was, no, even like 8 times. This was extremely slow record. And now I will use the hotkey for the playback, and the macro would play itself. You see, it's playing itself, it's placing units where they were placed, and they are upgrading. Yeah, it will take a while to upgrade them all, but it's an infinite mode. We have just bunch of time to reach wave 100, so we will have enough time to upgrade all of those units. And yeah, basically just like this, we can macro the inf. And while I was yapping, while I was talking, we already got some rewards. We can see them in the items obtained, and now it's just 3 popsicles. But with higher waves, those rewards would increase, and usually you're getting around 20 technic shots per one run. Doesn't seem like a lot, but if we'll multiply this run by all the time that you'll macro, and you basically don't need to do anything, you'll get just a very good amount of technic shots and other rewards like perfect stat cubes and maybe even pearls, which is insane, but this is not the best way to obtain technic shots. Before leaving, I also want to say that you don't need to have a macro necessary for this stage, you can just use an auto clicker. So you'll put in an auto clicker, it's better to do it like 5 seconds, my auto clicker is just not working. And you're clicking by the settings button, you can click by this settings button, you can click by the info button on your character, you just need to click somewhere by the interface, so you would not be kicked by 20 minutes AFK system in Roblox. And just like that, you can go outside, do some job, and come back in like half an hour or maybe an hour, depends on which infinite you're playing, and set up the next infinite run. But if you'll be away from your computer for a long time, usually when you sleep, you just want to put a macro, which with just one combination would easily macro for you. Also, yeah, this run is kinda unfortunate, but the rewards are increasing with the higher wave we are reaching, so it's better to get to the higher waves to get just tons of rewards. Now, let's go back to the lobby and I will show you the best way to farm technic shots, which is obviously raids. Raids are meta for farming technic shots, they are the best way to obtain technic shots, and I will show you why. Firstly, we'll discuss 2 ways. The first way is just playing raids by yourself. This method requires daily playing, you need to play raids daily to get just tons of technic shots, and the second method is macro, and I usually do both. That's why I'm having just bunch of technic shots. So the first method is, you need to beat all of the raids in the game. All of the raids in the game. Why? As you need to get to the stage 6 of every single raid. When you will get to the stage 6, you will be able to do the daily run for technic shots. For example, let's go to the Central City Act 6. We are here, and now we'll just play regularly. We'll just clear this act, and we'll get guaranteed technic shots, PT technic shots, what I'm saying. From every single raid, you can get up to 3 daily PT rewards. So for example, now I'm at the Central City Act 6. I will get 3 guaranteed rewards. You can get from 3 to 6 technic shots. Usually I'm getting 5 technic shots, so let's count for 5 technic shots. From only one raid Act 6, I will get 15 technic shots. And right now in the game there are 10 raids. 10. So we can multiply this number by 10 and daily we'll get 150 technic shots if we'll complete all of the daily PT rewards. Now let's multiply it by a month, and from that we can get 4,500 technic shots, which is actually insane. If we'll combine it with the amount from the event shops, it would be almost 10,000 technic shots per month. Obviously if we'll clear all of the event shops every 2 days, but this is almost impossible to do. Only if you're not a geek, I guess. So yeah, 10,000 technic shots every month is a lot, but this is just an addition. This is an addition for the best method to macro all of the technic shots at all, which I'm going to show you after we beat this stage. I just want you to show how do you know when you are getting a PT reward. Watch closely. Now there will be wave 20. We will beat this wave 20 and we'll get a message. This message, you see, receive daily reward boost, and we got 5 technic shots. So yeah, you need to clear all of the Act 6 3 times per day, which is kinda a lot of a grind, to be honest. But if you don't, you can just macro. How do you do this? It's extremely simple. For me, the best location to macro is the blue lock location, as it gives you the same rewards as the last one, it gives you the same rewards as the previous one, but you can get 2 units, which you can afterwards sell and get gold, and also this map is extremely tiny, so I guess this map is the fastest one in the game. Yeah, it may be kinda tough, so if you're not that powerful, I recommend you to macro the first raids. The first raids, then when you are more powerful, I recommend macroing harder raids, and you got me. When you are powerful, you want to macro exactly this raid. How do we macro? Extremely simple. It's very similar to the way how we were macroing the infinite mode, but now I will show you how we'll macro the raid. I'm just staying at the center of this circle. I have zoomed out fully, and this line needs to be very straight. Just for you to know that the macro would work right, you don't want to macro like this, just try to do it straight. You need to have extremely good starter, a unit which you can place from the first or the second wave. For me, it's Kirito. There is just a bunch of starters in the game. You can use Benimaru, but be careful, you need to place him on heal. You can use Isagi, you can use Kaiser, you can use Jono, you can use Green Asper. But obviously the best starters are units which can slow enemies, which is a Green Asper and the Jono, or units which just deal a lot of damage. For me it's Kirito, as he is glitched and he is just a goat. Again, this raid is kinda hard, so be careful, pick the raid which you can beat. And now what we do? Now we don't want to lose, we actually want to beat the stage. I'm not recording, now I'm playing by myself. I will place Kirito, I will just turn the auto upgrade so it will be easier for me to beat the stage. And why do we want to beat the raid stage? As this raid stage is not the last stage. The end screens are different for the lose screen and for the win screen. When we're getting a lose screen, all we can do is just retry or get back to the lobby. But in the win screen, if there is a next location, the UI would suggest us to go to the next location, and then the retry button would be in the different place. So if we want to macro the raid, which is not the last one, we actually want to firstly win this raid, so we will be able to click retry where we need to click retry. Obviously, we need to do this only once. After this, you can just hop up to the stage and turn on the record, but before that, you need to actually win the stage. Now we're getting ready, as we have killed the final boss, and now I'm starting the record. I'm clicking X and to the empty space to claim all of the rewards, and I'm clicking retry. Now I'm picking my idol, placing it right here or over here in the place where you can place idol. I'm placing her, clicking her again, clicking T to upgrade, clicking her again T to upgrade, clicking her again T to upgrade. Now I'm clicking to the empty space, better it to be heal, and clicking X again. Now I'm clicking Kirito, I'm placing Kirito to me, into me, and then again I'm clicking T to upgrade Kirito, clicking again to the Kirito T to upgrade Kirito, clicking again to Kirito T to upgrade Kirito. Then empty space, better it to be heal, and X. Now I'm ending the record. It may seem to be hard, and I didn't end the record. It may seem to be hard, but actually it's not that hard. I was doing it extremely slowly just to show you, so you need to do it faster. I usually macro at the speed of 1, but now I'll macro at the speed of 3. Now let's see how the macro works. So I'm clicking here, I'm clicking retry. Now I'm clicking I'm showing you where I can place idol. I'm clicking on my idol. I'm upgrading my idol several times. Then I am picking off my idol to pick Kirito and to upgrade Kirito. I'm upgrading my Kirito. then I'm picking off my Kirito and I'm doing the cycle again. Obviously, you just don't need to hurry, but you need to do it way faster. Like way faster. And basically like this, you'll be able to macro insane amount of rewards. Usually, I'm macroing around 300 technic shots per night on a computer. But on a laptop, which is extremely laggy, I am macroing half of the technic shots. But we'll count the amount of technic shots which I'm macroing on a computer, which is 300 technic shots per 10 hours, which would be around 720 technic shots if I'll macro for the whole day. And if I'll macro for the whole month non-stop, it would be 2100 technic shots. This is insane amount. Obviously, you will not macro for the whole month non-stop. It will be around this amount, but still 7200 technic shots. This is the amount of technic shots which you will get if you will macro every single day, only by the time when you are sleeping. So for around 8 hours. 7200 technic shots. If we'll combine all of the previous methods, it would be almost 17,200 technic shots per month. And if we'll clear all of the things which I have said in this video, it would be probably around 20,000 technic shots per month, which is per year is 240,000 technic shots. So yeah, you can get extremely big amount of technic shots, of course, if you will play or macro the game. Usually, you need to do both. And yeah, just like that, I have told you about all ways of obtaining technic shots. I probably forgot about something, like, I forgot about the codes, but obviously it's codes. You can enter codes. You can enter codes to get the technic shots. I will tell you about the best ones. Few advices: obviously roll technic shots only when the 4x technic luck is on. And yeah, that's probably gonna be it. Thank you guys for watching. Sorry if this video was extremely long. I just wanted to explain everything extremely detailed so you'll understand how to do so. If you like this video, please leave a like and subscribe to the channel. Leave your comments down below if you know other ways of obtaining technic shots. And yeah, see you in the next video. Have a nice day, evening or night, whatever time is for you. And peace. Hello guys, and welcome back to another Animal Instinct video. And in this video, I'm gonna tell you how to get just millions and millions of gold in Animal Instinct. Before continuing, make sure to leave a like and subscribe to the channel, and let's start right away. Obviously, what I would like to say, there is only one method of obtaining millions and millions of gold. But obviously, I'm gonna tell about this method in the end of the video. Now, let's talk about all, and I'm talking about all possible ways of obtaining gold in Animal Instinct. We're gonna try to start from the least profitable ones and go up one by one to the best way. And in Animal Instinct, gold is actually very valuable resource. It's much more valuable resource than the summon crystal and the jewels, as you can spend gold in the gold shop, which is meta shop, and in the mentioned, which is also meta shop, and this is actually very expensive shop, as you can see. So to buy all of the needed items in those shops, you need just tons of gold. How do you obtain it? Firstly, obviously through quests. You're not getting gold from the regular quests, as you can see I'm completing them, but I'm getting no gold, I'm getting jewels. Okay, maybe in stories we can get gold. No, we can't, so how do we get gold from the quests? We can get gold from the permanent quests. We can get 300 gold from one quest. If we'll claim it, we'll see that we need to get 20 more units to get another 200 gold. So by summoning into the banner, we can obtain gold. It is not giving you that much of a gold, but if you summon a good chunk of it, you'll get a bunch of gold. The next method is selling your units. And yeah, this might sound absurd, but you actually can get a lot of gold just by selling your units. As you can see, I have a bunch of units, and for example, I have a bunch of rare units. So let me go to the sell mode, and now I will start to sell all of those rare units. And as you can see, we are not getting a lot of gold. But now let's sell epic ones, we're getting more gold. Now let's sell one mythic, as you can see, we're getting just bunch of gold. So by selling 31 units, we can get up to 19,000 gold. And I have picked only 4 mythics. So actually by selling, you can also get a lot of gold. But how do you obtain this amount of mythics? Firstly, you can play raids. You can obtain them through the raids. Some of the raids are dropping units. For example, this raid is dropping those units. Flying Island drops Kaido, which is a secret unit. He costs even more. This stage drops Eren. You got me. Some legend stage can drop you units, like at only island get Usopp and Zoro. Unknown Planet you can get Boros, at Oasis you can get nothing, but at the Hush Forest you can get Kenrod and Bone Demon. And just like that, you can just play the game and you will get units which you can sell. Also you can get gold from the Battle Pass. And now I'm not talking about the main Battle Pass, as you can see there is just no gold, but I'm talking about the Season Battle Pass. Yeah, it's not that much, but you can get some of a gold. You see, 5,000 gold, 6,000 gold, 8,000 gold, 10,000 gold, and 20,000 gold. And nah, plus 35,000 gold, so this is something around 100,000 gold, with the premium battle pass around 300,000 gold, which is kinda good, but this is purely nothing compared to the method which I'm gonna tell you now. I just didn't want to tell you about this method from the start, as you just watched me for 1 minute and close the video, but this method is something like a combined method of all of those methods. We are just summoning to the banner with an auto sell for every single unit, so now I will just start to summon, and if you look at the right side of the screen, or I'll just probably center it perfectly, you'll see that we are getting gold. And I have summons only for like, I don't know, half a minute, and I already have 30k gold. And you're gonna ask me, like, is this actually the best method? Yeah, it is the best method. Surely, to do this method, you need to get just bunch of summon currency. But I mean, it's not a problem, even if you're a starter. Yeah, you'll need to macro, as getting this amount of currency is possible only due to macros. But you can macro even with very bad units. Your units don't need to be meta or good, they need to be decent or even bad, and you would be able to macro. Now I'll show you the best ways of obtaining the summon currency and how to set up the macro. And while I was talking for around a minute and a half, we got 120k gold. So as you can see, this is the main source of gold, and as you can see, I spent almost none of the currency. So if we'll convert those emeralds to the gold, it would be, I don't know, a lot of gold. I actually don't know, maybe more than 10 millions of gold. So yeah, now also let's see how much we got from this quest. Boom, we got 8k gold. Like a cashback, this is actually good. So now how to get this amount of currency? Easily, through the macros. And the best way to macro, not to obtain currency, but in total, is infinite mode. So you just want to play a normal infinite mode to get actually every single reward from this game. Every single one. If you play Nightmare, you'll get purely every single one, as it also gives you pearls. But from the normal, you can get technic shots, perfect stat cubes, regular stat cubes, food, emerald, jewels, everything. So let's hop up right into it. If you are too weak somehow to def the normal inf of the oasis, you can go to the other locations, but it's better to farm oasis. Obviously it would be better to farm Hush Forest, but it's actually way harder. The power scale just increased like crazy, so let's go to the oasis. And now, how do we macro? It's simple. We need to use a tiny task. Again, in the video about how to get tons of technic shots, I have mentioned it, but I'm not gonna show you how to download it or something, as I just don't want to, okay? But all in all, what is Tiny Task? Tiny Task is a program which records our movements. So, for example, now I will open one of my recordings, and now I will turn it on. And as you can see, my mouse moves by itself, it's placing units by itself, and the cycle restarts. But how do we achieve this? How do we obtain this? It's simple. We're opening a tiny task. First thing what we do, we're going to the prefs. The first column that we see is the play speed, and this is a very important settings. If you are a slowpoke, if you'll place units very slowly and upgrade them slowly, you need to speed up your record. But if your device is very laggy, I recommend doing it only at the 1x speed. Only. Maybe sometimes 2x speed. If your device is kinda powerful, you can go higher than 2x speed. Now, continuous and playback, this should be turned on every single time, so our record would not end. There goes the recording hotkey and the playback hotkey. You need to put the needed hotkey which you would like to use. Usually for the playback I'm using Ctrl-Shift-Alt-P, and for the recording I'm using F8. Other settings that are not that important, so now let's finally start the guide. How do we record this? Basically, now I'm just starting recording on the F8 key. Before that, I'm starting the game, zooming out of my screen, and I'm losing. Why? As in the infinite mode, we can't win, obviously. It's an infinite mode. So by some time we will lose 100% and we need to get the lose screen. As the lose screen and the win screen, they are different. So now we're just waiting for the lose and we'll start the macro. So as you can see, we have loosed. Now I will do things very fast. I will try to do the perfect record, then after this I will show you how it was done slowly. I'm pressing the record button, I'm clicking to the empty space and pressing X. Now I'm clicking retry, I'm placing my idle, upgrading my idle on T, clicking idle again, then I'm placing all of my units. I don't have yen to place them, but it doesn't matter, I just need to place them, upgrade them, and the cycle will repeat and actually place them and upgrade them. So now I have done this for all of the units needed, and now I'm adding the record. Just like that, we have saved the record. How do you know if it's saved or not? You'll just click save, and if the tiny task will ask you to save the file, we have successfully recorded the record. Now I'm naming it as an inf, just to delete it afterwards. My suggestions are to name it like this: Oasis, inf normal, seamless, and after that goes how do you want to farm it. Usually I farm with only one unit, which is Kirito, and this is the position. Kirito is the second slot of the team, and the sixth one is the idle, a farm unit. Now, how do we start the record? We're just placing playback hotkey, which is Ctrl-Shift-Alt-P. Let's do this, and as you can see, now the record starts. We are upgrading our idle, we are upgrading our Asta, we're upgrading our Time Mage, and we're upgrading our Shu, and we're upgrading our Bone Demon. Then the cycle repeats, and we start again. I was doing it very slowly. Not very, but slowly. So I suggest to speed up your record if it's that slow, maybe by 3. 3 is enough, but not more. And just like that, you'll be able to farm inf, and believe me, if you still macro in raids, you can macro raids. Yeah, you'll get more technic shots. I'm still thinking that you can get more technic shots from raids, but in terms of other resources, nah, infinite is just better. So just like that, you're macroing in infinite mode, you'll get buffs and rewards. Now it's only food, but then those rewards would be better. You'll get bunch of summon currency, and just like that, you'll get bunch of gold. Thank you guys for watching this very short and not that helpful video. LS just delayed the update, so I need to upload something on my channel, so there will not be empty space. I'm having a lot of work with the study that I have right now. I need to prepare for the exams and stuff like that, so there will be not that much of the videos, but I will still try to upload them regularly. So thank you for watching. I hope you'll have a nice day, evening or night, whatever the time is for you, and see you in the next video. Take care of yourself and peace. Little disclaimer. In this video I'm going to show you how you can actually get 1000 technic shots per day or even more. But to do so you need to play NMLS 10 for at least 8 hours daily, okay? So in this video I will just show you all the ways how you can get just bossing amount of technic shots per day, and after this you'll decide which way is better for you. So yeah, now let's finally stop yapping and let's get back into the video. Oh yeah, but before that, please make sure to leave a like and subscribe to the channel. Yeah, it is possible. You can get this amount of technic shots from playing NMLS 10 only for 1 day. So welcome back to another NMLS 10 video, and in this video I will tell you how I do my daily routine and daily run for technic shots in NMLS 10. Firstly, why am I even doing this video? As I am actually running out of technic shots. I made a pause of playing NMLS 10 for 30 days, and only in 2 videos I have spent 5000 technic shots, okay? Now I have 0. So yeah, now I will do my daily routine for technic shots, and usually it starts from the raids, obviously. Now with this new UI, you can see this very clearly. You'll ask me, what do you can see? You can see that there is a boost for technic shots. What does it mean? In every single raid, there is an Act 6 where you can get 3 daily boosts, which means guaranteed technic shots. And you're also getting more technic shots that you're usually getting from this stage. So what do you want to do? You want to clear the stage 6 of the every single axe in this game. Every single location, okay? Every single raid. And as there is just an insane amount of raids in this game, you'll actually get a lot of technic shots. And if you want to know how much you will get, it's around 215 technic shots, okay? Daily. Just by clearing all of the raids, all of the stages 6 of the raids. And yeah, this will take a lot of time. You will get a lot of technic shots, but it takes a lot of time daily. Still, this is just an insane source of the technic shots. After completing all of the raids, we are not moving from this room, and we're going for the survival and dungeon shop. In the survival shop, there are also a technic shot for the Hell Invasion, for the Holy Holy Invasion and for the Willian Invasion. Survival is actually easily macroable. Game mode, it's not the dungeons, so you can just macro survival mode. As you can see, I have macroed the new survival mode, which is Hell Invasion, and I have 20,000 chainsaw coins, so I will not even need to play the game for a very long time, and I can just buy out all of the technique shots. But I still need to play the Holy Invasion and the Willian Invasion. And from all of this, you will get 150 technique shots. But you can get those 150 technique shots only per 2 days, not 1 day. So in 1 day, you'll get only 75 technique shots. If we'll sum this up, it's already around 287 technique shots per day. Now we are going for the dungeon shop, and here things are starting to get harder and harder. The easiest dungeon is Devil's Dungeon for me, as you don't need to do anything, like, okay, you can just steal AFK, probably not macro, but still AFK, and you can get your technique shots, but it takes so much time to farm those. Still, the easiest one is Monarch's Dungeon. I don't know, you can place one unit and you will beat the stage, but this stage deletes your units. The Infernal Dungeon, I don't want to remember it, okay? Those volcanoes, nah. But I will still need to play this, as I want to get a lot of technique shots. So again, we can get up to 150 technique shots per 2 days, so per 1 day 75, and if we'll sum this up, we can already get 362 technique shots daily, which is already very good. Now, when we are finally leaving this room, we are going for the boss rush, and there is already 3 boss rushes. Oh my god. I would not say that the Titan and Grail rush are macroable, but you can macro those. The Godly rush is easily macroable, but you don't even want to macro it, as you can only get 5,000 rush tokens. This is nothing. So you actually don't want to macro those, maybe for like, I don't know, 30 minutes, and that's gonna be enough. And from those shops, you can get technique shots. I hate those shops, as these shops, they're not giving you a lot of technique shots, you know? Technique shots at those shops, they are absurdly expensive. It's better to buy all of the regular shots, the mythic, the legendary, you got me. But still, if you're in a rush to get technique shots, you can clear all of this shop, which again I will also probably do, and by clearing the boss rush shop and summing all of things up, we can get 437 technique shots daily. Sounds very impressive, but that's not it. Now we are moving for the quests. There are daily quests. From the daily quests, you can get 20 technique shots. Let's sum this up, 457 technique shots daily. There is also a weekly quest, which gives you only 50 technique shots, which is around 7 technique shots per day, which is going to be 464 technique shots. Also, by clearing all of the shops, you will 1,000,000,000% complete some of the quests for the kills, from which you also could get technique shots. I will not add like some crazy numbers, but I guess daily you can easily get 20 technique shots from this. So it's already 484 technique shots daily. Now we are rushing for the summon part of the location, and we're going for the tournament. And obviously we can count the rewards from the tournament, but I mean, they're very different depending on which position you have placed in a tournament. Some players don't play tournaments like at all, so I'll not count this. But again, if you play tournaments, this can add up for, I don't know, like 30 technique shots daily still. We're going for the shop, and yeah, you want to play tournaments to complete this shop, as technique shots here are kinda expensive. For example, I have 162 tournament trophies, and I can't even buy technique shots from here. But still, if you are in a hurry for the technique shots, we are also counting this, the regular one and the traitless one. So let's add 50 as a daily source, and now we have 534 technique shots. Very tasty. I would like to count the chance of the daily wheel, but I'm too lazy to do this. Let me just try. So we have a 25% chance to hit the technique shot. I don't think the chances work like this, they are not stacking up on each other, but we have 5 tries. 5 tries for 5%, it's 25%, and by doing some other calculations, daily from the daily wheel, you are getting 12 technique shots. Not a lot, but that's already something. There is also a event wheel, which is going on right now, and it can give you more technique shots. Let me count this as well. So by my insane calculations, you can get up to 19 technic shots daily from this wheel, and if we count all of the technic shots that we got before this, we can get up to 565 technic shots daily. Let's also count the challenge, as you want to do the daily hunt for the technic shots. Usually you want to do purels, but you can do technic shots. I don't remember how much of technic shots you'll get from this, so let's add it up for 30 technic shots. Now it's 595 technic shots. If we'll just add a few numbers from different sources, it's 600 technic shots daily in NML stands, which sounds very tasty. Obviously you need to be geek, you need to play NML stands for every single day for, I don't know, 10 hours, which I will be doing, okay? But yeah, you can get 600 technic shots daily, and I'm not even talking from like playing infinite mode, okay? Playing raids and macro raids, only from the regular quests. So technically, if we're taking a day as 24 hours, you can get up to 1000 technic shots just for macro for the 8 hours. So for example, I will show you this. This is my calculator with my insane calculations. We have 600 technic shots. I will not add the macros. Per week, it's 4200 technic shots. Per month, 17,640 technic shots, and per year this will be 211,680 technic shots. With macro, if you can get 1000 technic shots daily, it will be around 7000 technic shots per week, then it will be around 29,400 technic shots per month, and per year it will be more than 352,000 technic shots. So yeah, you can get just an insane amount of technic shots, which sounds insane, but in practice this is not a lot. I mean, we have in this update it was 7 units. We have around 2 or 3 normal units every single week on which we need to get an avatar glitched, and it will be cool if we'll get the avatar glitched by the PT of the mathematical PT. For example, the mathematical PT for an avatar is around 1000 rolls, but with voice technic luck it will be 250 rolls. For the glitched mathematical PT is 3333 technic shots, but if we'll divide this by the voice technic luck, it will be 833 technic shots. Are you getting a glitched every 833 technic shots? I couldn't get an avatar for 2000 technic shots by this voice technic luck week, so we are actually getting not that much of a technic shots. So the main reason why I'm making this video is obviously to show you how to get a lot of technic shots daily, but I also want to say that this is not a lot of technic shots, and ALS needs to do something with it. And I'm not talking about making us having 20 more sources of getting technic shots. No, please stop doing weekly updates. Do be weekly updates, okay? We need be weekly updates. And if you're watching this, I would like to ask you for help. Please, on any single social media, a YouTube channel, maybe Discord channel, make the devs see us. Make the devs hear us. We need be weekly updates, as having weekly updates, it just kills the game. But who I'm even talking to, like, probably no one will see this video, like, not even the devs. So thank you for watching, guys. If you like this video, please leave a like and drop a sub. Write down in comments, maybe there is like some other ways of getting technic shots, maybe I have forgot about them, maybe you can't get this much of a technic shots and I'm just tripping. Write down in comments. And yeah, see you in the next videos. Take care of yourselves, guys, and peace. Yeah, you got me right. Today I'm gonna tell you how to get every single resource in NML stands, okay? I have already made tons of guides on my channel, how to get gold, how to get technic shots, how to get technic shots part 2, and under those videos in the comment section you asked me to do the guides for the souls, for the shards, the regular ones, etc, etc. So today we're gonna do this. Before continuing, make sure to leave a like and subscribe to the channel, and let's start right away. First we're gonna start from the most valuable resources at technic shots. I have already made 2 videos about technic shots, okay? Go and watch them. Now I'll just tell you in 1 minute how can you get them. Firstly, obviously raids from the daily boost. You beat Act 6 3 times of every single raid, getting the guaranteed boost of a technic shots, and then just go and macro the Act 6 of the last location or whatever location you feel good to macro. I also recommend macroing with seamless retry off. I switched to it and now my unstable laptop can macro stable. I guess you got me. Second goes the shops, all of the shops, the survival shop, dungeon shop, the boss rush shop, the tournament shop, you can get technic shots from there. You also can get technic shards from the tournament itself. You can get technic shards from the Infinity Castle, and I actually recommend beating it at least for the wave 50, as you're getting all of the rewards by the wave 50. It's very tasty. Then goes quests. You can get technic shards from the quests, obviously, and challenges. You can get technic shards from the daily hunt, and that's it. There are many more waves, but there are the most valuable ones. Next, let's talk about pearls. You can get pearls from the same challenge from the daily hunt. Next, you can get pearls by doing the daily and weekly quest, and the weekly quest is very tasty. You can get up to 7 pearls. Then goes the abyssal trials. From some of the abyssal trials you can get pearls. I mean, not by some, by completing abyssal trial you'll get a pearl. So if you found a very easy abyssal, maybe it will be a Shisuya, maybe it will be a Boku and Vegeta one, you'll be able to farm pearls like it's nothing. Next goes the summer bingo. Actually very good source of pearls, especially if you macro portals. If you are not that good source, but still a very good one. Next goes the wheels, as yeah, the chances are not good, but you can get a lot of pearls, as you can see. The same goes for the daily wheel, and the main source of the pearls for me is the tournaments, as you are actually getting a lot of dusk pearls, which you can save. So if you'll be at least at the 1340s place, you'll get 40 dusk pearls every single week. If you'll be under 100, it will be 20 pearls every single week. Not 10, as we're getting the reward from the trades enabled and trades disabled tournaments. And again, yeah, you can get pearls from the battle pass, you can get pearls from the shops. That's also kinda obvious. Very good source of the pearls is the shops, but I'm usually not buying them as they're very expensive. You see, survival shop also has pearls, dungeon shop also have pearls, even the boss rush have pearls. I don't know about the godly rush. Yeah, godly rush does not have pearls, but starting from the titan rush and the grail rush, they have pearls. So that was pearls. Now let's talk about perfect stat cubes and regular stat cubes. Again, just shops. You can buy them from the shops. They are cheaper than the technic shards and the pearls, depending on which shop you are buying them. Also, you can buy them from the raid shop. I also completely forgot you can buy pearls from the raid shop, so write it down to the pearl section. Wait, oh, you can actually buy technic shards now. I didn't see that. So the new raid is the first one where you can buy technic shards, but I mean, it's one-time action and it restocks once per year, so yeah. Still, you can buy it from the raid shops, from the boss rush, and all other shops in the game. Again, you can get them from the summer wheel, you can get them from the devil wheel, I mean daily wheel. Also, you can get perfect stat cubes and the regular stat cubes from the daily hunts. I mean, yeah, you can get perfect stat cubes and the stat cubes. Also, it's an infinite mode, but now I am not recommending farming infinite like at all, as infinite is not worth it 1,000,000,000%, but you can get them from the infinite, as well as pearls, but they drop once time per year, you know, so it's not worth it. Also, tournaments, they also can give you the perfect stat cubes and the regular cubes, as well as Infinity Castle, which also gives you pearls. I just forgot to mention it, okay? And yeah, that's kinda it. You can also craft perfect stat cubes if you remember this. There is the Divine Crafter, which allows you to craft the perfect stat cubes. The craft itself is kinda expensive, but for example, I can craft how much? I can craft around 170 perfect stat cubes, so I don't recommend crafting them, but if you have just extremely big amount of resources, you can craft them. Also, you can buy perfect stat cubes and the regular stat cubes from the merchant, which appears 1 per 10 minutes. Sometimes there is a pearl over here, but usually no, there is no pearl over here. Still, the merchant is very expensive, dude, so you need tons of gold to buy everything from him. And as you can see, I actually do have tons of gold, and if you also want to have tons of gold, go and watch my gold guides on my channel. I will leave all of the links down below in the description. Obviously, you can get all of those rewards from the level milestones, but I don't even want to talk about them, as maybe for you it's like a regular thing to claim them. For me, probably I will claim this 130 level in a year. I don't know, maybe actually in a year. And yeah, I guess that's it. There is no more ways of obtaining perfect stat cubes and regular stat cubes. Now let's switch to the mythical shards. If they are called like this, let me check. Yeah, mythic spirit shards. Yeah, I was switching for the spirit shards. And as you can see, we are sitting at the best source, or the best shop for the mythic spirit shards is the regular cheap gold shop, as we can get 3 mythic spirit shards per 1 restock, and And guys, believe me or not, I was not farming them at all, and I have almost 400 mythic spirit shards. Some of you might say that this is not a lot, this is a very low amount of mythic spirit shards, and I can agree with you. I was just evolving every single unit from the updates for like, I don't know, for 10 updates, okay? Now I have stopped doing that. Now I'm finally collecting mythic spirit shards, so actually just buying them from the gold shop will guarantee that you'll have a bunch of mythic spirit shards. But obviously, you can farm mythic spirit shards from the challenges. I don't recommend doing that. They are not giving you a lot. You can get mythic spirit shards from the bingo. Still, you're not getting a lot. I mean, no, you're getting a lot. Actually, if you will grind it, you'll get a lot of mythic spirit shards. So you might want to grind bingo. Then you can get some from the Infinity Castle, if I remember right. Yeah, obviously at tournaments, the raid shop, and other shops. Sadly, you can't find it in the merchant. He only sells the legendary spirit shards. At least that's the only shards that I have seen. So yeah, I recommend buying mythic spirit shards from the boss rushes, as they are absurdly cheap over here. And in the survival and the dungeon shop, they are way more expensive, like way more expensive, okay? So yeah, that's kinda it. Actually, believe me, the main source is just the gold shop. If you need like a tons of mythic shards right now, go and grade portals, and I recommend grinding the Summer Laguna portal, as you have a chance to get the mythic spirit shards from the portal itself, and you are getting them from the Summer Bingo, which is like absurdly powerful, okay? It gives you just tons of rewards. Okay, now let's talk about some specific resources, and let's it be a Essence Selector. I will try to remember all of the sources for the Essence Selector. I can't recall the best one, but again, I will just admit the main sources, okay? The first source is bingo. You can get 40 Essence Selector per bingo, which is not a lot, actually. Still, you can find them in the shop, not at the Sharkman or the Pirate shop exactly, but some even shops sell the Essence Selector. Obviously, it would be the Battle Passes. You can get an Essence Selector from the Battle Pass. Can you? Please tell me you can, as there is no way you can't get an Essence Selector from it. Wait, can you actually get an Essence Selector from a Battle Pass? Okay, you can't. I'm sorry. Maybe not from this one, but you can't. Actually, Essence Selector is kinda rare resource. I'm not gonna lie. You can get it from the Daily Wheel. That's, I guess, actually the main source of the Essence Selector. So if you are still somehow not spamming Daily Wheel every day, I recommend spamming it. And yeah, I guess that's it. Write down in the comments. Maybe you know some better ways of obtaining Essence Selectors. I don't know them. Now let's switch for the souls. If you don't get what souls I'm talking about these ones. The enemy spirits. It's spirits, not souls. And those spirits help you get the kills for the units. I'm not seeing those spirits like almost anywhere. In the merchant, I was not seeing it for ages. But you can get some of these spirits from the Battle Pass. You see, you are getting 25 spirits from the level 61. And that's it. So that's all spirits from the Battle Pass. You're not even getting spirits from the team rewards. You're not getting spirits from the event wheel. And if I remember right, you're not getting spirits from the every single shop in the game. Yeah. So how do you get those spirits? I guess there is no way of getting them. You see, the source of the enemy spirit is only from the Battle Pass. But, guys, I'm not sure. I guess you can get them from the infinite mode, if I remember right, as once I managed to get it. But again, it's not a stable source of the enemy spirits. What about an AFK chamber? Nah, you can't even get enemy spirits from the AFK chamber, okay. Okay, yeah, so the only source of the enemy spirits is actually the one level of the Battle Pass, which is kinda insane. And obviously packs and bundles, but I'm not even touching them, as it's kind of obvious. You paying money and you're getting resources. Next goes I don't know what, to be honest. Oh yeah, the even currency. Let's start with the red corals. Obviously, the main source of the red corals are portals, as you're getting the 800 to 1000 coral from the regular portal and around 2000 red corals from the secret one, if I remember right. You can beat this portal in under 3 minutes, if I'm right, which is insane. So you can get just absurd amount of red corals if you will grind, which I did. I got 2 seeds. I have almost reached the 3rd secret PT, so yeah, you can grind a lot of those corals in the portals, and from the summer bingo you'll get just kinda good addition. But talking about the other event currency, which is the pirate treasure, you can get it only from the team quests, but this is what the game wants you to think. You can also get pirate treasures from the AFK. So let's go for the AFK chamber. Let's sit here for a bit. So I have found some red corals and some pirate treasures, and it might look not that much, like it's actually a very low amount of red corals, kinda good amount of pirate treasures, but still, it's not that much, you know? But anyways, for the night, if you'll just sit here for the night, you'll get kinda good chunk, maybe not of the red corals, but of the pirate treasures. So if you're in look for pirate treasures, time chamber is actually one of the best methods to obtain it, as doing those goddamn quests is a pain and agony, actually. So yeah, FK chamber is actually one of the best sources of getting the pirate treasures. Obviously, if you spam this quest, you'll get more of the pirate treasures. That's extremely obvious. But if we'll compare the amount of the corals that you can get from the portals and from the FK chamber, this is nothing, actually. It's not worth to FK at the chamber for the corals, but for the team rewards for the pirate treasures, guys, actually just AFK at the chamber, like, don't even mind those quests, okay? And the last summer currency, you'll ask me, Panchik, what is this currency? If we have already talked about the corals and the pirate treasures, guys, it's the bingo stamps. Bingo stamps are a currency, as you can see, we can get it, it has its own resources, and as you can see, game just tells you where you can get it. You can get it from the portals, from the Summer Laguna portal with a chance of 50%, from the secret portal you can get it with a chance of 100%, and maybe not one, maybe a couple, I don't remember. But you are actually getting tons of bingo stamps from the daily, weekly quests, and not only it. Guys, go for the World 1 and check the quests over here. Actually, visiting the World 1 is not a useless thing. You actually need to visit it, as you're getting just absurdly big amounts of stamps from it, you see. So now, for example, let's go and summon for the banner. We'll summon for the ultimate banner. As you can see, I have completed just gigabillions of quests. And now let's claim them all. Look at this. Like, oh my god. I got 6 summer bingo stamps just from the World 1. So visiting World 1 is not a useless thing. Not even like anymore. Before you just wanted to visit it for the technic shots, now for the bingo stamps. And yeah, that's kinda it. I don't know which resource I need to talk more. Obviously there are just absurd amount of resources, like how do you get Ryatsu? Boom. Here you go. You can get Ryatsu from those stages, from those portals. But there is too many resources, you know, so I don't want to talk about all of them, like the grimoires, which are obtainable through the portal, the key crystal, also obtainable through the portal, etc, etc. I have just talked about the main resources, which every player wants to get and needs to get. So yeah, thank you for watching. Write down in comments if I have helped you with this video or not. Leave a like if I actually have helped you with this video. And yeah, see you in the next videos, guys. Take care of yourselves and peace. Hello guys, welcome back to another NML Stand video. In today's video we're gonna go from the noob to pro in NML Stand. But you'll ask me, why are you going to become pro if you have level 124? Today I'm just gonna show you how to actually stop being a noob in NML Stand, which is absurdly easy, absurdly, insanely easy, okay? As there is a new thing in the game called the guide. And believe me guys, this thing will just carry you through the entire start of the game. So before continuing, make sure to leave a like and subscribe to the channel, and let's start right away. Today we will just complete all of the guides. I just decided to make a video about it and to show you how easily you can become not a pro obviously, but not a noob. Okay, as you can see, my team is kinda bossing, so let's just not use it, okay? Let's go to the summon and let's get something from the banner. There is an idol at the banner, and Itachi is kinda good, so the banner is actually very bossing. Let's disable the outer cell for those rarities, and let's summon. Boom. Nice, I got Itachi. And that was not even a PT. Obviously, now I will get idol by PT, but I mean, you can just get an idol or the pride. It's kind of the same, to be honest. It doesn't matter. Okay, so my team now looks like this. Let's say that I just got lucky and I managed to get an idol and illusionist. To be honest, all you need to get is this Plague Man or the Lord Alien, as he is an air type. And that's it, guys. Those two legendaries, they're actually very good for the start. Now let's pretend that I use codes, which you can get from the Discord, official Discord of NMLS, and I got 80 rerolls. Let's get something on our illusionist. I'll just do a couple of rolls. For example, hyperspeed, it's okay. Now maybe we'll get golden on our idol. And let's do 5 more rolls. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. I just keep shining. Please. Okay, nice. We get shining. And on the pride also. Diamonds. Nice. Now let's roll on our Plague Man. Golden. No, thank you. Golden again. No, thank you. Hyperspeed is good. And Lord Alien. Let's get something good. Range is not that crazy. Demigod. Beautiful. Now just from the codes, we got this team, which looks bossing. And now let's finally open the guide and see what do we need to do. We have successfully summoned 10 times. We need to feed 5 ninja headbands to any units. We'll get those headbands from the story act, and we also need to beat the act 6 of the desert village. What we're gonna do, we just need to head for the story, and I suggest to use the story skipper. It might be hard. We'll see right now if it actually hard or not. My units are level 1. They are level 1. Yeah, they have some cool traits, but again, they're level 1, so if I'll be able to beat this stage with level 1 units, then this stage is absurdly easy. Let's place our Plague Man right away, or probably... Nah, let's place the Plague Man. And, I mean, guys, we are one-shotting the enemies. They're not even close with the power of our Plague Man. And just like that, we can beat the ward skip. And by beating the ward skip, we'll unlock the Act 6, which we again need to beat. Guys, that was absurdly easy. Like, yeah, I got kinda lucky with an idol and the illusionist, but the dude which is carrying the stage right now is the Plague Man. Plague Man is actually the goat. Like this, we just cleared the purgatory stage, the ward skip, and now let's see if it was counting for the quest, or we need to play the Act 6 again. I guess we need to play Act 6 again. Let's check, and no, you can just use the world skip, then it's actually even easier. So all you do, you are just doing the world skip. You don't need to go from the Act 1 to the Act 6, you just do the world skip. Yeah, they are kinda hard, but again, even with this team you can beat them. So let's complete the guides, and guys, we are getting Hero Hunter, which is an insane unit, okay? We also getting 5 technic shots, but that's not that insane as a Hero Hunter. And also, yo, you can... Oh my god, you're getting an idol. This is just insane. Okay, so for the idol, we need to summon 20 more times, clear any store skipper stage, feed 10 capsule corp capsules, okay? Reroll any unit's technic, craft any item, and clear Act 6 of Hollow Dimension. Okay, so now we just need to progress at the story, and we need to progress to the Hollow Dimension. And no, even for the planet Namek. We need to do the world skip for the water park, for the Hollow Dimension, and planet Namek. Let's get our Hero Hunter on the team, as he's actually the goat. And let's go for the water park and do the world skip. As you can see, there is no problem with beating the second world skip. The only thing that I recommend you to do is to place the Garu closer for the enemy spawn and let him do the kills. You need to get the kills for the skill tree. Skill tree in this game actually matters, like, very much. So don't focus on upgrading any other units. If you get Garu, just upgrade Garu. Wait, oh my god, he's hybrid on placement. Wait, he's insane. You can sell all of the units, and just use Garu. Garu will actually carry you. Oh my god, guidebook is so powerful. This is insane. So yes, you can see we have beaten the second ward skip. You see, I'm just placing the Garu and he just solos. I'm placing the Garu, you can use the Pride. After we are getting idol, you can forget about Pride, and all you can do is just to upgrade an idol and place your Garus. I'll probably just even make a team only out of the Garu and idol, and guys, believe me, this is gonna be enough. Like, you don't don't even need other things. The guides is carrying you like insane. The bleach location bot skip is done. Now things starting to be kinda difficult, but as you can see, I'm beating this stage with almost like no team. I just have Garu on my team and that's it, Garu and Idol. It's better obviously to bring the second farm, maybe other support characters, but still I was able to beat this stage with those 2 units, which you are getting from the guides. You don't even summon, you don't need to depend on your luck, you can just beat the game with the unit that you are getting from the guides, you know, which is insane, and this is why I'm making this video, okay? So now we can claim the quest for the story skippers, we have done it, and for the act 6 of the Hollow Dimension. Now let's feed 10 capsules to any unit. You are getting them from the quest, so just by doing the story skipper and cleaning the act 6, we got 10 capsules, and now let's just feed our Garu. Let's click feed, here you go, the capsules, we're getting 10 items, and we're feeding our Garu. Nice. Now let's claim the reward for the quest. Let's head up for the summon and summon 20 times. Maybe you'll get something interesting. The first multi, boom, we got Illusionist, and the second multi, we got an Idol. Okay, that is actually kinda lucky. We have completed the second quest. Now let's just craft something at the craft station. And here the easiest craft is going to be the Wish Ball, as you only need 4 legendary spirit shards, epic shards, rare shards, and common shards. Like, you don't need a lot. How to get those shards? You don't even, oh my god, you don't even need to get them, guys. You are getting the legendary spirit shards from the quests. So you just need to get more legendary spirit shards or even epic shards, and you just need to convert them. Let's craft that material. Boom. And now let's roll the technique on our hero hunter. Let's do 5 rolls as we got 5 technique shards. Boom, boom. Okay, and minus 80 SPA. That's something. So now we can claim those 2 quests and we're getting our idol with the technique shards. Nice. This is actually just insane. And now by completing the next quest line, we can evolve our hero hunter. What do we need to do? We need to clear any raid stage, complete a game of infinite. What do you mean by complete? Okay. Reroll any unit stats, buy 3 items at the gold shop, select a skill tree on any unit, and clear Act 6 of the superhero city story. Okay, so let's start with the skill tree. Let's go to the units, hero hunter, let's pick the skill tree, and if you are not lucky, if you are not getting an overlord plus, and I'm talking about the technique, let's go for the techniques. Let's see the rates, and do you see the last 3 techniques are an overlord, avatar, and glitched. If you're not getting them, then we are picking the damage skill tree. It's located over here. Let's pick it. But if you got an overlord, you need to pick the critical skill tree. Okay, so let's roll a bit on our hero hunter. Maybe we'll get something bossing, and okay, Juggernaut is kinda good. We have completed 1 quest. Now let's buy 3 items at the gold shop. Let's search shop for the gold shop. Where is it? Here you go. Here's the gold shop. The cheapest item usually is the food, but still I recommend to buy the shards. Still we can just buy the food by selling our units. Before that we got an idol, and also we got illusionist. So let's just search them up and let's sell 1 illusionist. We're getting 1.5k. And now let's sell our idol. Boom, and we're getting just tons of gold. Nice. Just summon 4 more units, sell them, and you'll get enough gold to buy those 3 cursed talismans. Nice, we have completed the second quest. Now let's reroll any unit stats. We can reroll unit stats over here, but to reroll the stats we need the stat cubes. How do we get them? At the infinite mode. So let's go for the infinite mode before that. We're heading up for the place action, and let's just go for the first location infinite, why not? Okay, we just started with our Garu, then placing our idol, putting our idol for the auto upgrades, and placing our hero hunters. I suggest you to not quit Infinite right now, as basically we can just sell all of our units and I guess we will complete the quest. But stay here and get the kills on your hero hunters, as the skill tree, guys, the skill tree carries, believe me. Okay, so I have stayed FK for a bit, and as you can see, I have done more than 6k kills on my hero hunter. I recommend doing 5k kills, as from 5k kills you're getting very good boost in damage because of the skill tree, but 6k is even better. And as you can see, now we have 84% of the worthiness, now even 85, which is very good. So now let's just sell all of our units, as we can't leave, we need to die, and only then we'll get the rewards from the infinite. And those are the rewards, and as you can see, they're very tasty. We got the stat cube, which we need to roll the stats to complete the quest, and we even got the perfect stat cube. And I'm not even talking that we got technic shot, that we got bunch of the food, you see. So now we have all of the food which is required for the next quest, I guess. And with this food we can just feed our hero hunter and he will become bossing. But we don't want to feed him right away, we want to wait. We will evolve him, and only after this we'll feed him, as after evolving we are losing the level of the unit. Okay, so we have died and we got all of the rewards. Let's get back to the lobby. And also I have talked about the skill tree of the hero hunter. As you can see, now it looks like this, but we also need to choose the skill tree for our idol. So let's pick the skill tree and pick the support skill tree, as we are actually getting full money just from the start, you see, plus 7% of the money. So yeah, now let's just probably complete some of the quests. Let's claim the quest for the infinite, and let's go and roll the stats of our hero hunter. I have kinda good stats on him, but anyways, let's hope that worthiness plays good and we got some good stats. Boom. Oh my god, we actually got very good stats. That's okay. Now let's complete this quest, let's claim it, and only thing that we need to do is clear the raid stage and the act skip. So let's go for the raid. Raids are not hard at all, guys, believe me. Let's just go for the first raid, for the first Marine Sports location, and let's see if it's gonna be hard. So we are in the game, let's start, let's place our Garu right away, and let's see what is the health of the enemies. I mean Garu clears. Garu just annihilates them, okay? So let's place our idol, let's place some more of the Garus closer for the spawn, and yeah, that's it. Just like this, we're going to beat the first raid act. By the way, the raid is kinda hard, as we are not one-shotting the enemies, but still, it's gonna be easy. Look at this. The boss will came out and he will be just annihilated, I hope. Let's see. Yeah, I didn't even see the boss. So that was it. We have completed the raid stage. Let's get back. And now all that we need to do is just do the ward skip. So let me just do this. The boss goes. It has 10 million health, but it's not a problem for our Garus, as again, we have, oh my god, we have 10k kills already. Nice, we are done. Okay, so let's claim the quests for the Garu and we can get the evolution voucher. Boom. We're getting 10 stat cubes, 10 technic shots, 1 dusk pearl, and evolution voucher. What do we do with it? We're going for the item, we're searching for the vouchers, and let's redeem them. But before before redeeming, guys, let's go for the roll, and let's make our hero hunter look at least like this. I have bunch of stat cubes, so okay, we got triple SSPA. I have bunch of stat cubes, but I suggest you to at least make him all S's. You know, you can leave, I wanted to say that you can leave range at A, but okay. Now let's just get an S, a regular S, not triple S. Damage. And we will be good. Nice, finally, I wasted too many resources for that. And this is, guys, believe me, this is an extremely important part. Yeah, you'll waste bunch of resources, but if you'll not do this, you'll waste bunch of resources even later. So now we got all S's hero hunter. Let's go for the voucher. And let's redeem it for our hero hunter. Let's confirm. Boom. Our hero hunter evolves to the hero hunter bloodthirsty, and as you can see, now our S damage is a double S damage, and this dude is going to evolve again, and our double S damage will become triple S damage, and just like that, with regular S plus, we will get triple S stats. So now our hero hunter looks like this. Boom. And as you can see, he's level 1, but it's not a problem. We got bunch of food, so let's use it. I guess we got something like this. I don't remember exactly, to be honest, but yeah, something like this. And now our Garu is already level 71. Now let's go and roll for a trade for him, as we actually got around 15 technic shots, if I remember right. So let's use them. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, 15. Okay, we're getting vulture. Nice. And now let's look for the guide. We have evolved a unit, so let's claim it. We have already cleared the World 2 trial. Wait. I didn't clear the World 2 trial. I mean, you're not supposed to clear it. To clear the World 2 trial, you need to beat all of the stories. So we need to beat all of those locations, again, just by doing the story skipper. Before that, let's see other quests. We need to enchant any unit. Let's do this right away. Let's go for the enchanting altar. Boom, and let's use... I will not use the Dusk Pearl as it's very valuable resource, and if you have pearls, I recommend using regular pearls, but if you don't have it, just use a Dusk Pearl. So let's roll, and we're getting an attack. Okay, kinda good. Let's claim the quest. Now we need to summon for 30 times. This is a joke quest. The first multi, the second multi, and the third multi. Nice, let's claim the quest. Now we need to purchase any item from the merchant. Merchant is the NPC which spawns at the lobby every 10 minutes, and I don't know where it's located at the first location. We'll find it later. Now let's feed our hero hunter again, as we got some tree of might fruit, we got something around 15, and with the 15 trees, we are just maxing him out. And now he's looking extremely bossing. So now let's try to do the world skipper. I'm starting with my hero hunter. His range now is very good, and the enemies have some insane amount of health. Wait, we might not even beat this. And I guess you are not supposed to beat it. Yeah, I don't think that I even can beat it. Yeah, I don't recommend you to do the story skip. I was trying to beat the last location with the units that I have, but nah, you need to get some insane train to do this. So I just recommend to do acts one by one, and just like that you'll be able to go to the World 2 trial. What does it mean? Again, after beating Act 6 of the Ruined City, don't do the story skip, don't even try. Do it one by one. Beat the Act 6. After this, go to this portal and enter the challenge. The challenge is easier than the story skip, okay? The challenge is actually very easy. If you can beat it, just work a bit on your team, like the stage is very easy. And after this, you're getting a World 2 and you can claim this quest. Boom. Now I just need to clear the Act 6 of the Ruined City and of the Marine's Fort. Okay guys, I might have found the problem. The balancers that decided to do this quest, the guide for the noobs, they didn't thought that the Act 6 might be kinda hard, okay? For a newbie player. I don't know, I might beat it, but I don't think that it's possible, to be honest. As my Garu right now is not the worst Garu possible. It has triple S stats, max level, and as you can see, yeah, I'm losing. So you actually need to work on your team properly to beat the Act 6. But even though you can do Act 6, you already can go for the World 2. So let's finally exit this goddamn World 1. And let's go to the World 2. Also, here's the merchant. He spawns. And let's buy something from him. We'll buy the lowest priced item, which will be the epic spirit shards. Let's just buy it. And we have completed the quests. Nice. And now, yeah, we only need to beat the raid. I mean, you can ask someone in the lobby, like, please, can someone help me beat raid 6 Marines? And just like this, you'll probably find someone that will help you. But again, you are in the World 2. You can progress like insane in the World 2, just believe me. In the World 2, you unlock in the third banner, which contains just an insanely bossy characters. And just by playing the game, you'll progress. You don't even need that guy that much. But let's pretend that you have found a carry, or you have beaten the Marine's Fort Act 6. We are done. Let's claim. And now we're getting the Overlord voucher. Let's get it. And damn. I actually don't want to use it. Yeah, I need to use it on my hero hunter, so he will become an overlord. But let's pretend that I have used it, and just instead of the hero hunter, I will use some other unit. Let it be Rain, as he's also a water type of unit. But wait, he's not a starter. No. Then let it be Nami. Well, Nami is also not a starter. Oh my god. Let it be Argan. I hate Argan, but I mean, we got what we got. Okay, what do we need to do to complete the last quest and get this monster? We need to craft any item at the Divine Crafter. This is an absurdly easy quest, as you don't need to craft all of those things. You don't need to craft souls. Just go and craft the Cosmic Essence or a perfect stat cube. The Cosmic Essence is the easiest one. You just need to get one of all essences. If you'll play the game, you'll get it through the battle pass. You need to like beat 9 levels and you'll get every single one. And yeah, just like that, we're crafting the Cosmic Essence and we're completing the quest. Boom. Now we need to spin the daily wheel one time. This is kinda tricky quest as I have used all of my spins. I don't want to pay Robux, so I guess I will just need to wait for 2 hours, okay? Next goes roll any units technique 25 times, okay? I will not roll on the Hero Hunter. I'll roll on some units on which I want to roll, okay? I want to get glitched on Benji. Maybe I'll get glitched in 25 rolls. Probably not, but who knows? And no, we didn't. Anyways, we have completed the quest. Next, roll any unit stats 25 times. Also the very easy quest. Let's go for the stats. Let's pick some random units. I don't know. No, not you. You're not so random. The Plagueman. And let's roll 25 times. The regular stat cubes, they're not rare at all. So, I mean, it's not a problem. Okay, nice. Let's claim the quest. Now let's clear any elemental cavern stage. That might look like a hard quest, but actually, if you pick the normal mode, I guess this is an absurdly easy quest. Just pick all type of the elements of the cave. So for example, if the cave is water, just get your Hero Hunter at the team at the first slot, and he has an Overlord voucher, so he'll just carry you. And after this, just use the filter for the water type of units and just pick whatever the units you have, like even rare Namis. You can pick all of them at your inventory and just go for the cavern. I will obviously beat the hardest difficulty as I need to get resources. I will not waste my time just by doing nothing, you know. Okay, let's claim this quest. Now we need to clear any boss rush stage. Again, this might be kinda hard for the newbie, but you can just find... Wait, you can play it in multiplayer. Yeah, you need to solo this. Anyways, to solo this, you should pick the first boss rush, which was introduced firstly, which is the Heavenly boss rush, as this boss rush is actually very easy. Nice, we easily beat the boss rush. Now let's claim the quest for the boss rush, and what do we need to do? We need to clear any dungeon, any survival, and yeah, that's it. And those quests are kinda hard, to be honest, as the dungeons and survival are hard, but unlikely as in the boss rush, in survival and dungeon, you can do this in multi, so you can just get carried. You can get carried in the survival and at the dungeon. So let's just go and do the dungeon. Okay, survival is done. I mean, that was dungeon, not a survival. And we have been in the survival mode. Let's get back to the lobby. Okay, let's claim those 2 quests. And now I just need to spin the daily wheel. So we need to wait for another hour and a half. And we'll be finally done with this quest. It's finally time to roll the daily wheel. Oh my god. It's so late at night. I just want to get some sleep. But finally I'm rolling this goddamn daily wheel. And we can finally claim the last quest. Boom. Now let's complete the chapter. We're getting stat cubes, technic shots, and we're getting the evolution voucher. Now what do we do? Again, we're searching for a voucher. Let's get the evolution one and let's evolve our Hero Hunter Bloodthirsty. Boom. Now he becomes Hero Hunter Monster. Triple S stats. If you would use your Overlord ticket, he would be an Overlord unit. And now here you go. You have a Perfect Seal character. Perfect Seal means that he deals 2 times damage to every single element. Every single element, okay? And he don't have any disadvantage. He's not a starter, he's kinda cheap, but anyways, his damage is very good. And yeah, after getting this Hero Hunter, you're just 1 evolution off to get Hero Hunter Cosmic. And even though this character is not used like almost at all right now, but you don't need to do almost anything, you just need to do the godly quests and you'll get this Hero Hunter. So yeah, that was the video. Sorry if it was too long, as it was the guide for the starters and it was the completion of the new guidebook in Animal Ascent. So if you like this video, please leave a like and subscribe to the channel, share your thoughts about this video in the comment section, and see you guys in the next one. Take care of yourselves and peace. Hello guys, welcome back to another Animal Ascent video, and today I'm going to show you how to beat the random trials. A random trials is the new event of Animal Ascent, and it's very similar to one anime adventure. If you were there, you know about which event I'm talking about. Anyways, let's not yap too much and let's enter. We are not thinking about our team, as we don't care about the team, as we'll get random units. Also, we can load to any single location of Animal Ascent, and my first advice is going to be don't play the locations, don't play the locations which are absurdly hard. This location is okay, as the enemies make a very long path and we can death easily over here, but there are some locations which are absurdly hard to beat, as we're gonna do one algorithm. Look what I'm doing. We can spawn 3 units from the start. Let's see. Boom, boom, boom. I'm getting only rares. The first thing that I was doing, I was merging one rare to the another one, and we got an epic unit. Now let's merge them again, and we're getting this legendary. Let's see. This legendary is a fire unit. Those are light enemies. We might lose, as this legendary is not that powerful enough to def all of these stages. Let's continue to roll. Maybe we'll get lucky, and we'll get not a rare unit, but some very bossy unit. We got a dark unit, which is an opposite of a light, so now we can actually def. We have some time to get other units, but still, as you can see, he is not making a good job in defending, you know. Still, we're gonna merge into the mythic, and we're getting the Harlequin. Kinda good unit, but guys, it's not it. We are restarting, and if you have the seamless retry turn on, I mean the seamless stages, this will be actually very easy for you. As you can see, I was not wasting like any seconds, and I am rushing into the next stage, and now we can craft the legendary just from the start. Let's see the enemies, and they are a green type, which is not that good, but still. Let's place our Ulquiorra, and he'll def the start. Kinda bad placing, but still, it's okay. We got the Byakuya, but we don't want to place him right now, as we are heading for the mythic. Ulquiorra can def, so now we can easily get a mythic. Let's do this, and we are getting the... what's your name? Grammy... I don't remember what his name is, okay? But I guess we need to place him, as we are doing not that great of a job. And yeah, as you might guess, all of our tactic would be just to wait for a very bossing unit to appear, place him, and then do it again. We are just placing some good units, waiting to get another good unit, place him, and we are doing this till we're getting a godly. We got the Chainsaw Man, and he's a fire unit, which deals just crazy damage to green enemies, so now he will carry us. Still, he's ground on placement, which is bad, as we need to def. Let's get some hybrid units. Are you hybrid? No, you're a ground unit. Okay, we got a secret Asta. You see, we got lucky, and now this run, we just can't lose this run, okay? There is no way that we'll lose this run. But if you're not getting lucky, guys, please believe me, you will get lucky. It's just a matter of time. Just continue to restart the match with the seamless retry, and this will be an easy peasy job for you. So yeah, all I'm doing is just rolling the units now, merging them, and hoping that I'll get a way more powerful unit sooner, so we'll have more money and we'll beat the stage faster. Even if I say that we'll beat the stage faster, yeah, we can beat the stage. Still, we'll just farm currency faster than usual. Nice, we got Asta, but I'm not going to stop on Asta, as in this mode you can actually get godly units. Let's see which one we'll get. Boom. We're getting Freerin, the new godly. I also have made a showcase for her, not the full one, as I just showcased her in these modes, okay? But still, if you want to check this showcase, just visit my channel or click at the hint at the top right of the screen. Still, now it's just a piece of cake. Now we can just sit here, roll for the units, merge them, get other godlies, and that's it. That's actually kinda it. The event is not hard. Sometimes you just need to know what units are doing. Sometimes you need to place them to slow enemies or like cripple enemies, do some effect on enemies, but nah, usually you just power creep the enemy with the damage, with the pure damage, as I did with the Ulquiorra, then with the Grammy, then with the Chainsaw Man, then with an Asta, and then I got a godly Freerin. And now, yeah, I'm just continue to roll. The only problem, which is actually a problem, there is no money units. I was playing this game actually for a long time, I mean this mode, but I couldn't find any single money unit. The closest that I got for the money unit was Bulma, which attacks, but it was an unevolved one, so she does not have the money passive. If you know how to get a money unit in this game, I'll write down in comments, as this will actually change the the gameplay like fully, but still, as you can see, we have already got 200 summer random cubes, and the maximum that I can get is 5k cubes, which is absurdly small amounts of cubes, okay? You're just doing 2 runs till the wave 200 and you're getting the maximum of the cubes, so don't worry, you don't need any farm here, just do what I do. As you can see, I'm getting the godlies. By now I got 2 godlies, the Heavenly King and the Freerun, and yeah, just like that, you'll succeed. Let's probably see which next godly I will get, and we'll sit here till the end of my run. And we're getting the Dio over Heaven. Okay, he's not that good, as he's very good with his abilities, and we are nowhere getting the abilities, you know, obviously, as again, we just don't have money to evolve godly units. Godly units are cool just because they are godly units. For example, the Gilgamesh, he's OP. The best godly that you can get is Sanjinwoo, as Sanjinwoo is he's just a monster. He got revoked, and in the infinite mode, he's probably the best godly, maybe, I don't know. And he's that crazy just because of his new ability, which allows him to rebirth. And oh my god, I just got a godly, like, off start without any merges, which is also very cool and rare. Anyways, Sanjinwoo is actually a boss in unit. If you will get in a Sanjinwoo, it's a GG. I don't know if you even need other godlies, maybe just for the sub damage and for the, I don't know, for some effects, as like a support effects, but that's actually it. Nice, we got Luffy, and yeah, let me just probably pause the record to see to which wave we could possibly get with this team. And we're gonna lose, as I got a league as a boss, but still Sanjinwoo just carries. Guys, play through the Sanjinwoo. Still, we got 1728 summer random cubes, which is a lot. And yeah, you need to play this game mode for a very long time, but I don't know, I find this game mode kind of fun, and you don't need to play it that much. Like, to clear the whole shop, you don't need that many of the cubes, and obviously you don't want to clear like all of the shop, you just want to get the technic shots, maybe pearls, as they are very expensive, and only after these you are getting what's called the summer bingo stamps, yeah, as this shop is actually a very good source of summer bingo stamps. And yeah, that was kinda it of the guides. As you can see, I can actually do this run kinda good, as I got lucky, I got a fire mythic, which is hybrid on placement, so he'll even def the early flying enemies, which is already coming. Now I'm already getting a celestial unit, which is a fire Sanji, obviously very bossing. And yeah, now I can just spam, now I can just merge till I will get a godly, I will place this godly, then I will work on another godly, and it's probably meta to play through the Sanjinwoo, but you need hella RNG to get like all Sanjinwoo godlies, so just search for one Sanjinwoo and this is gonna be enough. So yeah, that was kinda it for today's video. It was very small one, but I just wanted to make it very quick, as the update just came out. It's super fresh one. So yeah, stay tuned for other videos. Spoiler, I will make a video about the new godly, a Freerun, as I managed to get her shiny version. So yeah, stay tuned for this new video, which I will drop probably in a couple of days. And yeah, thank you for watching. Write down your thoughts in the comment section. Maybe you have some better advices how to beat this game mode. And yeah, I hope you'll get a good day even in a night whatever time is for you. And I will finally go and have some sleep. No, I will go and edit this video. So yeah, peace.